Hello. Okay, so just going to briefly talk you through one of the new features of TRGM. It's just a way where you can customize the mission a little bit. There'll be a new option in the TRGM menu where you can pick an AO, but this is where you can get a little bit deeper into some of the changes, customize it a little bit more. You can even force it so um, if you was to export it to your server, say, you can force it so no one can actually change any of the settings. It'll just load a preset mission, say. You will need to know how to extract a PBO. Um, there'll be tutorials online for that. It's been a while since I've done it, but yeah, you need to download the PBO from the Steam Workshop. There's a site that's got that option, and then you extract the PBO, and then once you've got access to the file system, that's when you basically see what I'm about to show you. If you open up the Explorer, once you've done extracted the PBO and whatever else you need to do, you should see the folder structure. This on the left here. If you expand custom missions, I've got these new group of files. Just going to focus on this main one at the minute. So just open that up, and that's going to show you this. Um, Basically, options that you can change. But I'm going to edit one on Tanoa, so let me just open up now. This is basically what you just saw. The first thing I'm going to show, I'm going to go through the steps basically, and to try and explain what each one is. So first things first, this is by default set to false. If you set this to true, when you run the mission, it's going to use these settings. This false mission setup, if you set that to true, it won't show you the TRGM menu. It just goes straight into the mission. Um, so I've set that to true for now. And you can set the mission title. Um, I'm just messing about, so the title's not great, but this will do for now. So I'm basically going to have an arms dealer and a couple of ammo trucks. So now we go into the actual settings. So these are the options you can pick. So mission parameter type, I've got as 8, which is a heavy mission and 2 objectives at the AO. So you set that value there. And then you set the um, other parameters. Because I've picked 8, there's 2 objectives. So I've actually got to pick 2 objectives. So I've gone for 8 and 3, which is assassinate weapons dealer and destroy ammo trucks. Um, After that, we've got some other options. We can choose a start location. 0 is start HQ. 1 would be near the AO. And then you can specify the AO position further down, or right here actually. You can specify the AO position. I've set this to 0, but I've actually, you'll see in a bit, I've actually set the starting location near to the AO, but I've done that in editor. And I've set this into 0 so it doesn't actually teleport the players anywhere, they're already there. So that's another option anyway. This camp only ammo box, basically it will only spawn an ammo box. It won't spawn the tents and the fire and whatever else. That's just in case you decide to pick to start at the AO or near the AO, and set your own little camp up, and then you have them teleported. And obviously the location. But like I say, I've set this to 0 on this one, even though we will be starting near the AO, and I'll explain that to you in a bit. The next bit is the mission locations. So just to get this, you go into your mapping editor, you right click a place, and then there should be an option to log, and you can log position to clipboard, and then you paste that here. So I've got these from one of the islands on Tanoa, and there are 2 places that are quite near to each other. Um, I don't know if I can, let me see if I can, I'll try. If this works, that'd be great. So I've actually picked these islands. So this is where the ammo trucks would be, that's where the dealer is. So you just right click and log position to clipboard. Okay. So then from there, there's some other options. These are if we say the bomb mission where you've got the informant where you need to get the bomb codes from. You can set the sub location here. So mission one, if it was the bomb, we'll have the main bomb location, and then we'll have the position of the informant that we need to speak to. False Warzone is basically a way, it's just for effects. You can force that on, and then you'll get the jets flying over, the gunfire sound effects, etc. And then you can choose the position. So it could be part of a story, maybe a war's going on, something's happening, not sure. After that, we've got these options. Use editor weather. I've set this to true. So basically, I can actually go into editor and I can choose how I want the setting to be. I can set the time of day, set the fog, and when this is set to true, the TRGM engine won't change the weather or time. Um, if that was false, you can specify some time stuff here if you wanted to as well. Um, and we've got allow MVG. So these are some of the options you'll see in the TRGM menu, and where I'm just allowing them to be set here basically, so you can customize your specific mission. So I've set that to not allowed. And what's this one? Oh, this is the reputation. So I've got some details of what they actually mean next to it. Use revive, so that's a 0 as well. And here, uh, when you play the TRGM, you'll see at the bottom left, it should tell you the song that's playing now. It's a new thing that I've added. So you can see them song names, make a note of it, and you can put this here, and then basically this will say that when this mission starts, it will actually play that track. Yeah, no, I'll keep that out for now because I can't remember what that one sounds like. And then patrol type, you probably don't know what this is yet. This is another new feature. The random basically between the two options. Currently, there could be like a couple of patrols, large ones, walking around the AO, and some patrols checking buildings, etc. The new patrol type is basically, excuse me, it's basically a way to there's more patrols, but they're smaller, so there might be like 2 or 3 man patrols, but there's more of them scattered around the AO. Um, that's basically what that is. And the next one is allow AO fires. So you've probably seen that sometimes in the AO there's a fire, a couple of fires. Sometimes I find that annoying, so I thought I'd give the option to switch that off in this bit here. And then from there we've got some of the advanced settings. So if you was to go to the TRGM menu and go to the next screen, it'll give you these options. So just go through and you can, well, it just tells you what they are. Just go through and set what you want them to be. I think that's yeah, okay. Other than that, so this is basically to set the custom mission settings. Once you've done that, you just save that. Then you go into your editor and you just run it. You can export it to multiplayer, um, and then you've got the PBO then to upload to your server, or you can just play. Or if you want, you can set this to false, and then all these options will actually be picked and ready to use. But you will have the option then to go through the TRGM editor, and you can tweak some of these whilst running. Okay, just to come back to this again, as after I made the video, I realised there's a couple more settings. There's only literally 2 or 3. There is this option to hide AO marker. So when you run the mission, you normally see the marker that's got the objective. You can set that to true, and then that will stop TRGM from creating markers. So you can place your own markers on that way. and set your own text for it. And the other option, again, excuse the description, I've got a mission title and a mission description. So this is when you look at your task, it will show you what the text will be, so you can have a custom title and description basically. I'm going to comment these out because I'm going to stick with what the default TRGM names are. Well, when I mentioned before about the start location and the start of the camp, what I've actually done is the main base is there. I've just got grabbed the units that I want to use. I've dragged them in here. I've put them in boats, um, and they're going to be set to move to there. You can actually go in and be careful what you're deleting in here. I'd advise not to delete anything. I'll probably do another video and show you what can be deleted, but you can remove the players, any playable unit you can remove, and you can add your own. So you can add your own units. It's not dependent on any of these. So what I will do is I've put these guys in boats, but what I'm gonna do is actually get them to start in the diving equipment nearer to the island. Okay, so that's it. What I might do, I might just finish off this mission. I might actually submit it to the Steam Workshop, and I'll put a link in the description. Hopefully I'll do another video soon with some of the updates to expect in the latest version that should be out soon, hopefully. Okay, thank you very much.